And next on the agenda is House Bill 192, the wildlife resources changes. And Representative Adams, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Chairman. This is the agency bill. There are two amendments, I believe.
Okay.
So let's. Excuse me.
They're in one document. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take the amendments first, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Does everyone have a copy of the amendment? One amendment that has two sections to it, and I believe Senator Sanderson will explain the first section. We've got our papers on.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. One of the things that is in House Bill 192 was a request from the Wildlife Resources Commission to keep $100,000 of the shallow draft inlet dredging fund for their work that they do on the boat ramps and stuff that Wildlife Resources provide for all the citizens of North Carolina. That's a little bit out of the purview of what this fund was set aside for. I'm not sure that we could do that without changing the overall parameters of the shallow draft dredging fund. And so what I would like to do is take that out of this bill, and I have talked with Wildlife and promised them that we will try to find additional appropriations for them to help in their maintenance of all of the wildlife ramps that are across the state of North Carolina. And I understand that they have in the past worked with local governments to share the cost of those, but local governments, like a lot of, are having trouble finding extra funds themselves. So we're going to work with Wildlife to try and find those funds in another place.
And then Section 3 is regarding the unmanned aircraft. It's really just clarifying language because there were two different views and interpretations of how this would affect drones and fishing. So it's just clarifying language that it'll make it a Class 1 misdemeanor for any person to fish or hunt with an unmanned aircraft system. Are there any questions on the amendments? Seeing none. You have?
I'll just say that the amendments are agreeable to the commission, so we ask for your support.
Okay, so we will vote on the amendment now. Senator Newton moves for favorable on the amendment. All those in favor, please say aye. Any opposed, no. Thank you, and the amendment passes, so we're back to the bill as amended. Representative.
Well, along with those changes, the agency bill is basically the things that we've asked for here are some. The most important thing, in my opinion, is the issue with chronic wasting disease, and one of the elements in that is the ability for the executive director to issue a proclamation. And with chronic wasting disease, it's been a very unusual situation. It's not a linear spread of the disease. It is jumping around. We had our first 7 positives in the Yadkin County area, and then suddenly we had a positive east of Fayetteville. So we had to establish a primary surveillance area quickly, and a secondary surveillance area. So we don't know where it's going to pop up next, but we need to have that ability for the executive director to issue a proclamation at any given time. Other than that, I'll stand to answer any questions you have about the bill itself.
Thank you, Representative. Are there any questions from the committee? Is there anyone signed up to speak on this bill? I don't see any others. Okay. Do we have a motion for approval? Okay, Senator Proctor, and I need to find my paper that has these. Has the language. Norm, do you have it? Okay, Senator Proctor moves that House Bill 192 as amended be rolled into a new committee substitute, and that the committee substitute be given a favorable report, unfavorable to the original bill, with a re-referral to Senate rules, and to authorize staff to make any necessary technical and conforming changes. Is that your motion, Senator Proctor? Thank you. All those in favor of that motion, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Okay, that passes, and thank you, Representative Adams. And seeing that we have completed our agenda, this meeting is adjourned.
Well done, Clampett.